Welcome. I've got a great episode here for you. I call it a show. It's a show. I'd like to think of it as a one-man podcast in a way. It's only me. I'm the host. I'm the guest. Everything in between. At some point, I do want to get a placard with the title of the show and maybe title of segments. You hear my ducks. They like that idea. Here we are, right off the bat. Worst show ever. We're going to get right into it. We got a 1 minute challenge. I'm just going to freeze. See if I can stay still. On 1 foot for 1 minute. What do we got? We'll wait till it gets to at least a minute. Then we'll go from there. You can't see it, but I will be on 1 foot. I promise you that. And I think that's a minute. Oh, I was overtime. Amazing. 1 minute challenge complete. What's of our first topic of the day? Let's talk about toast. What is it? Well, it's burnt bread. Some like it lightly burnt. Others like it very burnt. I'm kind of in the middle. I don't want it too crispy, but I will eat it soft. Toast. Hello, Glitch. Welcome. Welcome to the worst show. We were just talking about toast. What are your thoughts? I like my toast well buttered. Not too soft, but not too crispy. Kind of in the middle. Yeah. I've got a 2 bread toaster. I sub. You sub? Hell yeah. Thank you for subbing. Toast. I got a 2 slice toaster. One day I'd love to get a 4 slicer. So I can do 4 pieces at once. That seems top notch. But for now, I gotta live like a peasant and I've got 2 slots, but it does the job. Our next topic of the day, avian flu. Makes sense, right? Toast, avian flu. I don't know much about it. Has to do with birds. I have lots of birds, like 50, I think, between ducks and chickens, 2 emus. As far as I was aware, none of them have the avian flu. I know it makes you sick. You don't want it. Not sure how else it works besides that. Because my friend just died. Holy wow. I am so sad. So sorry to hear that. Hopefully I can bring some joy to this horrible day for you. Damn. Thanks for sharing. Well, we will hop right into the first segment. Not to brush past that comment, but we've got a show to do. First segment this week is what I'd like to call terrible trivia. I got some trivia questions for you. Try to not make them too difficult. But they're fun, you know? It's all about being fun. Got 3 questions. Question number 1. Don't think too hard about this. What is the opposite of down? Cue Jeopardy music. I don't know if I could put it in here. I feel like it's copyrighted, but it's in my head. I hope it's in your head. The answer? Up. Hell yeah. That's what I'm here to do. If I can make you happy, if I can make some light in this bad day, I want to do that for you. Question number 2. What has 4 legs but cannot walk? Let me show you. A table. The more you know. And my last piece of trivia for you. Is cereal a soup? The answer is yes. It's a bowl of things with liquid. It is a soup. There you have it. That's the trivia segment. Hope you enjoyed. All right. Hey, you've been forewarned. This is the worst show. Is it? It is. It is a soup and it is the worst show. Whoa, 15 of you now. Welcome to the worst show ever. One-man podcast. There's a fly, so maybe a fly and a man podcast. All right, let's find a topic here. I've got some random topics. We've already talked about toast. We've talked about avian flu. Ice cream. What are your thoughts? I love it. It doesn't love me. Recently, I've become lactose intolerant. So ice cream, not too friendly on the gut. So I've switched to sorbet. Sorbet is good, but it's not ice cream. That's that. North Dakota. I drove through it once. Interesting state. I actually stopped in one town, city, just to get Sonic, and it was worth it. Ooh, what do we got here? In the UK, it is 3 a.m. Holy, well, thank you for being awake and here. I'm in Canada, and right now it is 7 p.m. So, we don't care. Goy equals human Satan equals snake. Our voice equals alien. Huh, there's a lot to dissect right there. First off, who's Goy? Is that the human Satan? Second, I like snakes. And third, our voice is alien. Huh. Back to North Dakota. I was in Fargo, which is a great show, mid-city, but I had a Sonic, so I was pumped because we don't have Sonics in Canada. So, in my books, North Dakota, A-okay. Let's hit our next segment here. I don't have any fancy edits, so this is how we do it. Next segment. Bad financial advice. Well, some may say that's bad. Others might say it's good. Now you know we're in finance mode. Can I have a mod? Victoria! Yes, you're back. Welcome, Victoria. Love that you're back. Glitch. Can I be a mod and I have a snake? Sure. What kind of snake you got? Don't say anything gross. All right, bad financial advice. Here we go. 3 pieces of advice for you. I don't know what I'm doing here. 1, take it how you want, but this piece of advice, never check your bank account. If you don't check it, and you don't know how much is in there, you don't know if you're poor. So you can just assume you're rich. It's a wrench. 2, never negotiate your salary. Just take what they give you. I'm sure they'll have your best interest in mind. Corn. A corn snake. Sick. Thought you meant like corn, like the band. That's a bad joke. And my 3rd piece of financial advice for all of you lovely folks. Your credit card limit is just another way to say money you have. So, go nuts. See, and this is why I like live, and I don't want to do editing. Live is authentic. There's mistakes, there's weird sounds, there's thought blocking, and there's stumbling over words. This is authentic. What are we talking about? Well, we just finished the bad financial advice segment. We learned lots. We cried. Tears of joy. Yeah, you can be. I don't know how to do that, but you can be. I don't know where I was going. Oh, the authenticity of live. I get how edited can look so polished and nice, but there's something about live where there's mistakes, there's fuck-ups, there's talking, there's learning, there's everything. It's so much better. It feels real. All right, next segment. I call this one Art Corner. I'm going to draw something. I'm going to show it to you, and I want you guys to tell me what you think it is. I think this one's going to be fun. So I'm going to draw it nice and big. I feel like... Now, I'd like to point out, I am not much of an artiste, but I will try my best. I feel like it's something like this. Sure. Another that. What did I think? I had an idea written down, so. Okay. I think it would look like this. Okay. Welcome to Art Corner. I don't know how else I would draw. I feel like he's kind of like this. You can hear my cow again. Don't know why she's being like this week. Okay, here we go. Art Corner. Tell me your guesses. What do we think? I think it looks pretty good. It's okay, Victoria. We're doing segments. Right now we're on Art Corner, where I drew this piece, and I want you to guess what it is. Living with Jesus. Why are you not sleeping? Where'd you come from? I'm just kidding. That was rude. He's not sleeping because he's here doing art with us. What do you think? India. Nice. It's pretty nice. What? Guess what it is. I just want to see if anyone can get it. Any ideas? Going once. Going twice. A parrot smoking. Ha! You're onto something. So it is a bird, and it is smoking a cigar. But it's not a parrot. See, without color, it's kind of hard, but I was hoping the lines in the beak and the big beak would give it away. It's actually a toucan smoking a cigar. Anyways, what is this racket back here? Okay. Next segment. This one's called Fake Science. It's some interesting facts I found, and they are not true at all. 1, sharks can smell fear, but not irony. It'd be cool if they could. I wish I could. Sometimes there's ironic things being done or said, and I don't pick up on it. My next little tidbit here is the reason fish don't blink is they haven't discovered eyelids yet. You can fact check that. It's 100% not true, but it's interesting. All right, next segment. No, before the next segment, we got 2 more topics to talk about. Honest Abe. I don't know much about him. He did some cool stuff. He had a great beard, wore a cool hat. That's that. All right, last segment here. It's called Music Corner. I found, and these ones, in all honesty, are real and true. So I found 3 albums that I thought had funny, great names. So the first album is called Hairway to Steven. Thought that was pretty funny. Sounded like Stairway to Heaven, Hairway to Steven. And it is by the band, so this is a double whammy because the band's name is also funny. The Butthole Surfers. Look them up. This thing is driving me nuts. Keep shaking. So the next one, the next album, is called Pork Soda by Primus. Primus, I do know that band. I didn't realize they had an album called Pork Soda. I don't even want to try that. And the last album I found is by a band called Ween, which I'd never heard about, and is a funny name. And the album is called Quebec, which is funny to me being Canadian because that is a very French province. So it's funny that a band named it that. Maybe they're from Quebec. I have no idea. There's a chicken at my door. So that is all the segments of tonight. I think what I'm going to do, as always, it's only episode 2, but is the throw of the night. One throw. So there it is. That basket over there is where I'm going to try to make it. I need something to throw. Maybe this pencil. No, I like this pencil. Bag of gloves. Who's this guy? Cluck you Hoboken. The throw of the day. Into that basket. There you have it. I'm going to rate that throw a 3 out of 10. It was kind of close, but not really. Are you Pakistani? Me? No. Canadian. There you have it. That is the second episode. It's a little work in progress. It's hard to do a podcast or a show solo. So I'm working out the kinks. I'm always open to new segment ideas. The art one was kind of fun to me. Now I'm just kind of hanging out for a minute. Are you Pakistani? Are you asking me? Because no, I am not. Look. I had this other idea. Since that's the show, those are the segments. Tell me what you think. Be honest. Hope some of you subscribe. Hope some of you come back. It's a work in progress. I'm gonna be honest. This goddamn chicken at my door. This is what I want this show to be, though. Just chaos. Look, you can see feet. Look. Chicken feet. Get out of here. That was fun. Hey, you got a special surprise segment. Chicken at the door. Oh, but I have some ideas coming together. I think I am going to try a few long form videos. Edited. She's back. That's a hard word to say. Edited. Yeah, I have some ideas. Hopefully they're good, not bad. But also bad is my brand. There's something fun about just being a mess and not very good. I think. Maybe that's just me. I did have this other idea of doing a video of just the worst accomplishments ever. So like sitting and watching the washer go around for 30 minutes. I don't know. Now I'm just going off on a tangent. Cluck, you never answered. Who are you asking who's Pakistani? I do like your name, though. What the hell? I'm trying to think if I had any other... Those were all the segments I had written. So goddamn. You know what? Let's throw some... Oh, here we go. Oh, by the way, my guess for earlier is a toucan smoking. I just didn't remember the word in English. Well, you guessed it right. It was absolutely a toucan smoking a cigar. I did have this other segment last week that I enjoyed, and maybe I'll do a surprise extra bit right now, called Movie Pitch, where the idea was taking some movie titles and changing the names. So last week I won't go through them all, but there was like, for example, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Moan. Not kid friendly. So maybe let's try to think of a few other movie pitches. What would work? I know The Odyssey is big right now. I don't know how I would change the name of that one. I don't even really know what the movie's about. Something to do with The Odyssey. The Odd to See. Odd to See. Maybe it's a movie about a bunch of weird circus people. And they're odd to see. That doesn't work. This other idea I had was Jurassic Parking Lot. Play off the movie Jurassic Park, obviously. What else do we got? Is there one Spider-Man? Is it No Way Home? I got nothing for that one. I'll come back to that one. Shark's Tale. But instead of tail like T-A-L-E, it's just tail like T-A-I-L. And it's a shark that gets his tail stuck in a net. Riveting. The dry humor to me is funny. That's all I got for this episode tonight, though. Hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Like I keep saying it, but the worst show ever is an idea that's in progress. Maybe it actually is the worst show ever, and it's trash, and I don't do it anymore. But I'm going to try it for a little bit. But tomorrow and so on, we'll be back to the challenges. Back to Thursday night scratch tickets, which isn't till Thursday because today's Friday. I'll go start. I might try some real editing. I have some ideas. Hopefully they're better than this one. Yeah, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts. Leave some comments on things. I'd love some more segment ideas. See, the problem is I have this vision for this show that's just chaos. But I lack the funds right now to do some of the chaotic things I would love to do. I'm also figuring out the character. Acting for me is new. And I feel like there's a level of acting that does need to happen. Because I would love to do just nonsense. I'm working on it. Anywho, thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you guys again. Subscribe, follow, don't follow, report me, whatever. Oh, love y'all. Peace. See you hopefully tomorrow night. Don't have a challenge idea yet, but I'll come up with something. Have a good sleep, Victoria. Hope to see